we're live!
Hey, hello everyone.
Welcome to
Well,
Thursday. It's Design
yeah,
Team Day. So
it's
I'm
our
taking
day.
over. Yep.
Yeah,
So today I've got Dawid from my design team, and he is going to be doing gold leaf on acetate. Have you got your project there to show us?
yeah, I have it. I have it. I have it.
Oh, it's so shiny. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's with acetate, and you'll see a little bit golden leaf. I show you how I create this background.
That's perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so we are really excited to be doing that. I see we have got people coming in. We have Anne-Lise, who has already liked and shared. Yay, so she's in it to win it, a pizza box. Crafty I
Yeah.
Am is saying hello.
Hello, Crafty.
Sky Blue Hippie saying hello.
Vina.
Karen Oppet. We've
And
got the whole
Karen.
crew in the house. Elaine Wheeler, good morning from Kansas.
Ooh.
Oh, we've got Sylvia from Portugal. I love it when we see everybody coming in. Nicoletta's in the house. Wendy Coots in the house.
Hello, everyone.
It's awesome. Jill. Hello, Jill. Hello. Good morning, Barbara from the USA. Yes. And we've got from Portugal. Oh, Australia. So exciting.
Great. I'm sorry, I want to share on my profile too, because, everyone dream about pizza box. Then,
Yes,
don't
pizza box,
forget,
pizza box.
don't
Yes,
forget about it. Like
and from my
share.
design team is in the house. And then, of course, everybody in YouTube is saying hello to everybody because it's like a family on the other side. We have Scotland. My maiden name is Monroe, M-U-N-R-O, the Scottish way, not like Marilyn. I must say that is something that growing up as a kid, everybody wanted to write my surname with an O and an E. Nope, it's the Scottish. Like the high mountains in Scotland, all high mountains are called a Monroe. Oh, we've got Italy, and Chile, and Sweden. And Dawid is a bit blurry, but now he's back to normal. Unfortunately, that's the internet. Not anything we can do about it. And we have Indonesia, Jakarta, Vina. So we've got hello out in Netherlands. Hello, Ingrid.
We have whole world.
The whole world. It's hola, 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 todas.
Hola, hola.
Hola. Thank you. It's from Africa. My necklace. Cindy from the USA.
Hello, Cindy.
Okay, so today I want to add to the screen. So like I gate crashed yesterday, we have a new gate crasher today. Ta-da! We've got Sam. And she's Dawid's also struggling because it's reversed. The silly camera.
It's here.
I see you guys.
I wish I could control. I don't know how to change to put Sam in the middle, but anyway. So, welcome to the design team.
I'm putting my pink on for the ladies.
Oh, thank you. Backstage, somebody put Sam in the middle. Yay! So, it's exciting. Today, you did your first design team post for Lady Vagabond. It was awesome.
Oh,
it was cool.
I'm so excited.
Have you got it there to show us?
I have.
Okay, I'm going to make you full screen.
Oh,
the photos don't do it justice. It's so shiny and gorgeous.
I love it. It's not my first Lady Vagabond.
We know.
I love doing Lady Vagabond. You know that, Belinda. But it's my first official one for you. I'm so excited. I've got a big one coming.
Yes. Well, that's what got me, sort of wind of you, because you shared that hot air balloon and the top piece and so on. So I was like following you with great excitement.
Wow, that piece is
Kim is saying that's stunning. Okay,
Thank you,
Nishka is saying
guys.
it's gorgeous. Another fantastic project. And also from our design team is saying it's fabulous. Sky Blue is saying it's gorgeous. And
so
cool. It's been an amazing response online. And Sky Blue is saying, show us the tiny books, please.
Oh, well, I don't know what I've done with, I think I've dropped the goggles. What have I done with those? They've fallen out.
The AWOL.
My
a
God,
tiny little elf came in.
Oh, okay. I'll get one of the books out and show.
Oh, it's everything. It's moving inside. It's not like
Yes, it's
the
all
stick
loose.
folder.
It's not glued down.
Yeah. This is no. Yeah, this is all beautiful. Look.
And they're real notebooks.
Yeah.
Those
my God,
notebooks are
so
real
funny.
notebooks.
Yeah.
It's so awesome.
They're beautiful.
Gorgeous.
I love them. I wanted to write in them all, but I didn't have time. Sadly.
You can use them as secret places to hide. I don't know.
Put all my secret all my secret ideas for Lady Vagabond. I think
There's a plan. Okay, I'm going to put us back to share the screen. That was gorgeous.
Cover her up. There we go. Yeah.
And show the back, that leather technique.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so stunning.
It's so fun, and make it look like a book. Obviously, it's just a paper mache book, so it's not real. But I wanted to make it look as book-like as I could.
It looks absolutely fabulous. It's so inspiring.
Thank you. I'm so glad you love it, Belinda. It's awesome.
And we can't wait to see what you're going to do for the rest of all the other projects for the rest of the year. It's very exciting to have you on board together with Radovan, who I said hello to yesterday.
And Dawid,
So,
and
yeah.
Olga, and Anne, and Shamila, and Tamar, and oh my God, the
And
design
Olga,
team.
yeah, it's awesome. Everybody does such amazing different projects, and it's so nice as a design team to be able to share everybody's different take on things. So, you all got the same kit, and to see what you do with it is just mind-blowing. It blows me away every time when people send me the photographs. Of course, I've got to sit on them, sometimes for a couple of weeks. And I'm like, I just want to share. It's so gorgeous.
I've been, after sitting on this news for a little while, it's been so hard. I wanted to tell everyone, and I couldn't say.
Yeah, I understand you so much. Really so much understand you.
Yes, because Dawid had other commitments, so he couldn't join till March. So he was he was hanging in there since December, going, oh dear, can't tell us all.
I know, tight-lipped. I'm like, I'm not one for keeping secrets. Oh my God, it's so hard. It's painful.
Yeah, everybody's loving it. Okay, we've got some people. Crafty Am has liked and shared. Liked and shared.
Guys, thank you so much. I feel so humble, actually, just being part of this amazing team.
Look at all these hearts you got from Sylvia. An amazing project.
Everything we get to use is amazing. And I'm really, really happy. I'm so happy.
So thank you.
That's good. I'm doing a live tonight as well with some of your stuff.
So everybody, you need to find Sam on social media. She is Sam Tigger Thompson on Instagram. She is on YouTube. She's very new to YouTube, so
I'm trying.
You've changed your name though. You're not Samantha Thompson there anymore.
It's Artie Sam Designs.
Artie Sam Designs on YouTube. If people go to my YouTube, so a lot of people know my YouTube, Belinda Basson, you will see that I have put underneath my YouTube, I have got other channels that I follow. And the one crew is what I call my Saturday Hop crew that Dawid is part of, and you've now joined us as well. On random Saturdays, I don't want to say every second Saturday because we're not going live this Saturday because other people are busy. On random Saturdays, we go live as a group and we go hop, hop, hop all across. And then, of course, I've got my design team linked as well. So if you're looking for Sam and you can't find her, you will find her linked under my channel. So,
and Dawid, you really need to put your bow on, I think.
No, we'll just have you as our pom-pom girl in the middle,
Yeah.
like a party girl, celebrating.
You know, today is your day.
I didn't get the red memo.
Oh,
For
I've
the
got
t-shirt.
pink. I did pink today.
Okay, right. So I'm going to say goodbye to you now, Sam,
Yes,
and I'm going to
okay.
put the calendar on so Dawid can change his screen. So let me do that.
Can't wait.
Bye, Sam.
See
Bye.
you later. I'll be watching.
Bye. See you in the chat.
Bye.
Okay, Dawid, I'm going to take you off screen now
Okay.
as well so that you can change
Camera.
camera. Perfect. Let me make me full screen. So the layout, there we go. Okay, right. Now that we have you back, everybody's saying bye, Sam. Bye, Sam. Okay, let me find the calendar. And so for tomorrow, I'm just going to mute Dawid. There we go. For tomorrow, we have Omar is back with Sara Alcapendes in Spanish. And you know that Omar will translate a bit for you in English, so that's pretty awesome. And you know, with Sara, it's going to be gorgeous because she makes the most amazing projects. And then and that's of course at 3:00 every day. And then on Saturday, we have Monica Peruta with Donatella Russo, and it says Art Live in Italiano, but then they've got the English flag, so I'm assuming it will be both. And so, yes, it's exciting to see what they are going to be creating on Saturday. And now I can see that Dawid is ready to join us again. Let's take his mute off and let's take me off full screen. Ta-da! There we can see his project.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Then I'm happy because it's straight line. It's everything okay. It's visible.
You're doing perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you full screen. The only thing I just want to show people before I go full screen, I did at the beginning of the live put the codes for the products you're going to be using. I will be putting them in again.
Yeah.
But this is what the bottle looks like. Because Dawid doesn't have his bottle anymore. This is what the bottle looks like for the gold leaf glue. So I just wanted to show that before I take myself off screen and give you full screen. There we go. All yours, Dawid. All yours.
Thank you so much. Okay. Today I want to show you how create background with the acetate, because I know that for me on the beginning the acetate it was problem because it's the transparent and not always we have ideas how we use it, and I want to create something with this acetate from the Stamperia because they have amazing pattern on them, and I created this project with that, and it's with the Allegro paint and with the gold leaves. The backside looking very shiny because everything is gold.
Oh, you could have used it either way. It looks stunning.
Yeah, of course you can use it. You can even add the light behind that because it's not quite covering. I try with my cell phone maybe. If you see that, if you put in dark, it's more.
Yes. Yes,
in dark it's more visible than if you want make something like the shadow box with the background. You can put light and the acetate and you have the nice grungy light background in that. Then it's nice using of the acetate. Then I show you on the beginning. I'm sorry. I show you the acetate. It's from the Anthony's collection, and it's the SBA 408. The number of the product.
SBA 408.
Yeah. And it's the whole package, but I have you open one package. This is for the future. And I have the white paper because I want to show you how looking the pattern. Here it's more geometrical thing. It's the lines. It's nice too. Second one, it's like the traveler stencil or the paper. It's like the newspaper with the nice picture. You can cut it. You can make everything with that. Here it's a map.
Oh, that one's also gorgeous.
Yeah, and I think today I will be using that. And the last one is the street view, something like
yes,
that.
that's like Lady Vagabond Street View.
Yeah, it's like, but it's I today want make a little smaller project than a frame. It's then I don't want to use it that because it's the nice like the whole piece, not the cut
yes.
for the small.
Yeah, you don't want to use
element.
a piece of it. It's a lovely background as it is. You're right.
But this is nice if you want to play a little bit with the paint. It's good thing to color it with the Allegro paint on the backside and making something like the painting on that. It will be
alcohol inks
good.
also work really well.
Yeah, because alcohol ink is good for the acetate. Then I use today this one.
Aha.
I use today this one, and you need to remember if you work on the backside, you need to, if you have the text like here, ocean, you need to remember about it because if I put the paint here, I need to flip.
The actual side is the other side.
It's the mirror effect, and it's not always looking nice. Even the continents looking weird.
Looks a bit weird.
Then we remember it's the right side, and I put on the second side.
You have to work on the wrong side, correct.
And I have the white paper behind it because it's easier to see what I paint or not, because on the black, you see, it's not
thank you.
quite fine. Then I use that. I have the gel, some of the gel plate for the mixing of my paint, and I need the Allegro paint. I love the Allegro paint. It's my new
addiction. It has such good coverage. It's amazing stuff.
Yeah, and I start my collection. I have only 17 colors for now, but I want to make bigger.
It's an addiction collecting music.
Yeah, it's really addiction. Then you know. I have the turquoise for today. I don't know an English name. Terra Ombra. I don't.
They call it Earth now.
Yeah, I see here. It's the turquoise. It's the KAL 25. Terra Ombra. It's KAL 106, and brick red. It's the KAL 20. Then it's this three color. I don't change palette because I want making something in the same color like my project. Then I leave that, and I need another tool. It's the roller, because I don't use. You can use the brush, but for me it was like the more natural effect. It's with the roller.
Is that from the hardware store? Just a normal paint roller?
No, it's no silicone roller for the pastry.
From the kitchen. Does your mom know?
No, I bought that especially to test it on my craft room because I don't have it and I need it, and I find it in my local store. Then I take it to the test. It's not perfect because the plastic thing on the
makes lines.
Makes lines, but. It's not, when I finish the project, it's not so much visible. Then for now, it's okay for the beginning, and later I need to buy something like the whole thing from the silicone.
Without the lines, Sky Blue Hippie says if you put the acetate on the other side, it will make a parallel universe. That's so funny.
Exactly. Okay, then I start with one color, and I start with the brick red. And I put it here. I use it the jelly plate because it's easier to make a nice layer on the roller.
Good idea.
Because I don't make the stain on the project. And I put it like that. Okay, I need more paint. Definitely.
Enough is just a little bit more, yes.
Yeah. And I don't want to paint that perfectly. I won't
Okay, so
make
the
it,
idea is to have paint here and paint there in random
yeah,
places.
like the smash or something, because I won't have the clear space for the another colors and for the golds later.
Yes. So I'm
And then,
intrigued to see that you didn't put the gold on first, you're putting the paint on first.
yeah, yeah. Painting on the acetate, you need to remember, even if you want to make the paint like on this street view, you start with the different way than normal, because normal you start with the dark color at another and light
Yes.
at the end, and here you need to make it something from the
So you're
different
working
side,
in reverse.
because what you put the first, you have the first looking, and I show you how looking now. It's something like that. Then I have this color on top, and I don't cover that because it's the first color.
Yes.
The next color will be on this, and it will be visible only in this place what it's clear now, and it's like the golds on the last thing. It will be only on the
Okay,
first
so
part.
that's the final step.
Yeah. Then I need now clean my roller a little bit and the jelly, because I don't want mix too much. And good thing it's in this technique, wait a little bit, because wait for dry this part, because if you add another color, you make a mud. It's mixing
Yes.
too
It'll
much.
just blend it.
Yeah, and normally I don't use the heat gun because it's the acetate, but it's thin layer, and I try a little bit make fast.
You're taking a
Dry.
chance.
No. You can use it for that the hair dry.
I will
Yeah,
do that. In the
it's
meantime,
not so hot like the heat gun, but I don't use mine. It's very loud, and it's louder than that.
oh my word. Okay. So I'll mute David while I remind you by putting on the don't forget to win a pizza, you have to be in it to win it. So like and share these videos. And on every Monday, Giovanni will announce the winner of the pizza box. So you have to be in it to win it. So like and share this video and any other videos. You don't have to like and share them all. Obviously, Stamperia would love it if you did, but the idea is that the more you spread the word of these videos that everybody does, then you will be rewarded for it. So let's take that off and go back to the comments and see if David, okay, I've given you your voice back. There you go.
Thank you. And I need to take off a little bit of the paint from that, because it's not completely dry, but it's okay. It's not too much, then I can work with another color. And now I take the turquoise in the same way. I put in some places.
Oh, thanks, Jermaine. Jermaine says even if there was no pizza box to win, she would like and share, because everyone needs to see the wonderful artists, their creations, and the processes. Love these lives in Stamperia. Yes, I would love to win a pizza box. Of course you would, Jermaine. But it's true, because everybody puts in so much effort, and it's amazing to learn from each other. And you never know it all. I promise you, I've been doing this for so many years. Look at that already. Wow, that already looks gorgeous.
It's only with two colors. I don't add the third, then it's looking nice now. And again, a little bit dry.
Okie dokie. Yeah, your dryer is not too loud. We can hear it, but it's not too bad.
Yeah, I think it's not so Sometimes my camera don't catch the sounds of the heat gun, but sometimes yes, and I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, if
It's
you
not
talk, then
always.
it cuts the sound a bit more. Tamar Perry's in the house, and she says she loves the two colors together. So we've got a lot of support from our design team here today. I don't know what Blanche is saying, but I think she's also talking about these two colors.
Yeah, and now the darkest one, the Terra Umbra. It's hard to put on the middle. I don't know. I think it's not. Oh, it's better.
Oh, Anne has 2 packages waiting for her at the post office. Lucky girl.
Yeah.
Lucky lady. Sylvia says
Very
it's so
lucky.
beautiful already. Oh, thanks, Blanche. Blanche is translating. Yes, Google Translate is my best friend.
Yeah, we all love the Google to translate sometimes.
Yes, living in a country where German is not my language, and I never learned any other languages at school other than isiXhosa and Afrikaans. So I didn't learn any European languages, so I am very good friends with Google Translate.
Yeah, sometimes we receive the comments under the project, and in this way it's very helpful using, because it's hard to say even the thank you if you don't know what somebody writes to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Barbara has a package coming from Cindy Crane, because Cindy Crane has a store. She's on, oh, crumbs, now I'm trying to remember whose team Cindy is on. I think it's Sarah's team. I might be wrong. There's so many of us on so many different teams. And but Cindy has her own store, so she ships really quickly. So that is good to know. And we have Luciana saying hello to you.
Hello, Luciana. It's nice to see you here.
And she says, amazing background, my friend. Ah, she's on Dawid's team. Thank you, Cindy. I should know, but you know, when you're live, your brain goes elsewhere and it doesn't always come back to you.
Okay, I need a little
Cindy
more
is on
dry.
the passion team. Yes, passion it is. The ballet dancing and passion team. Thank you, Linda.
Yeah, and Cindy do a really beautiful project. I saw a few lives, then it's amazing things.
Lala V is saying, gorgeous, grungy goodness. That's an alliteration and a half.
But you know, it's still left
Thanks,
side.
Cindy. Oh, wow.
It's looking now like that. I leave a little more place for the gold. I want to make it a little more shiny thing, but you see, here you have the blue one and the Terra Umbra and the red brick. It's more orange on my camera, but it's this
yes,
really
we know
cool
what the color looks like.
Yeah.
Aldo's saying, I really like this background. Penny's saying, OMG, this is going to be amazing.
And how you see, it's not still drying, but it's okay for now. I dry a little because I won't add the glue on whole surface.
Yeah, I think you're inspiring a lot of people with this acetate, and you know that they're the cutouts as well. So this technique would work beautifully on the cutouts as well.
Yeah, of course. I think it's smaller surface, but it's great.
It would work just as nicely.
And you can use on the small things, not the roller. You can use the small brush and making this dry brush technique with only the smudges of the colors. It's looking. I think it will be looking nice too.
That would be, yeah. You could blend them, or you could tap your paintbrush so it gives the texture.
Add the pattern from the stencil, for example. not necessary like the cover everything with that.
Yes.
Okay, I now put the glue for gold leaves on the whole surface. I don't make it on in the specific place because I have many white dots on background and I won't cover everything with the gold. Then I use a
Okay, you're
lot
going to
of
actually
gold.
cover the whole background, so even where you painted,
Yes.
just in case there are gaps.
Yeah, exactly.
So Jermaine is very inspired with the colors you've used. She wouldn't have thought to use those together. Now Alda wants to give it a go. Alda wants to try. I can't wait to see what Alda does with this technique.
Yeah, it's nice to see how you're using this because it's always interesting to looking on people who create after the lives, and maybe you find something more, and I inspired from you, and make it will be like always see some technique and you try making something similar and better and better and better every time.
I know, and the thing is, so I'm reminding people, most people in the chat I know are already aware of Stampers Worldwide. So there is a group by Stamperia, and they have it's free to join. It's not a private group, so you can just join the group and be inspired. What we love is when people see these lives and then give it a go and put your own spin on it and add it to the group. So please, if you do give this a try, please share, because we love to see that.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody was asking for the glue, so here is the name, it's Gilding Glue, and here is the code DC02.
Yeah. And when you're using the glue, it's the white on the beginning, and when it's ready to glue, it's the gold, it's transparent. Then
yes, then you know it's ready.
Normally I leave it that to dry naturally, but today we don't have time, and I try a little bit using heat gun. It's hard because it's the acetate, and if I add too much heat in one place and in one time, it's make a weird shape and everything.
Yes, and it warps and it doesn't come back. Okay, so Crafty I Am. These are the large acetates by Antonis. So a Lady Vagabond doesn't have these large acetates. So here is the code for these clear prints, they're called. It's a pack of 6 that Dawid did show at the beginning. So if you missed that, go back to the beginning of the live once we've ended, and you'll be able to see all the different designs. So it is a pack of 6. There are 5 printed ones and 1 clear one. So,
but I don't show the one with the gears because I use it here.
You've used it already, exactly. Yeah.
It's with the big gears like on the rice paper.
Correct, yeah.
Okay, I dry fast how I can.
That's glue can only dry as fast as
you
can
because
glue.
It's the glue after drying, when it's transparent, it's sticky. You see that? It's glue to the finger, but the place, if I don't wait for this white part, the gold leaf don't stick on that. You take it off with the brush and looking a little bit messy. Then I want to dry for the transparent.
Perfect. Was a bit confused. So yes, even though we are Lady Vagabond design team, we do use So Vagabond products, and So Vagabond, I see they use Lady Vagabond design team stuff. So it's because the lines were designed to work together, so they don't have to be used separately. And I think that's also what is so nice about these design team projects, is that you get to see how to combine the different projects. Okay, so I'm assuming that is the same in that language and everybody on. So there's, if people are struggling, hi Patty's on Facebook. She's gonna, off to the doctor's office. Sorry, Patty, I hope you're okay. So yes, Crafty, have you not? I can understand why you're confused. So the buildings belong to Lady Vagabond, but the rest all belong to Sir Vagabond. And when Stamperia was bringing everything out, I was originally only going to have the paper pads. So they did combine everything in Antoni's line at the beginning. So instead of having me with some and Antoni's with some, they decided to combine them together, which is absolutely fine because it's a combined line. So we completely understand if you are confused, and Barbara is sending you hearts.
Thank you. I try. You see that it's.
Oh, you're taking
more.
The excess off.
I try to make it because it's the little thickness place, and I want to try to make faster drying than it's. I try to make thinner.
Everybody's fishing to see, because yesterday it was launched that Antoni's Sir Vagabond has gone to Japan. All I can say is Lady Vagabond is not going to Japan. I am not going to say any more.
Yeah, but it's good idea for the Poland, maybe with the dumplings, with the pierogi, with the different way of the. Who knows? But Lady Vagabond, after visiting Poland, will be 20 kilo more.
Yes, Polish food is awesome.
Yes.
I know for Christmas, Olga dropped off some traditional Polish dishes to share with me for Christmas, and oh man, I couldn't leave the stuff alone.
Okay, I have dry almost completely. It's some little bit white places, but I think it will be not problem with that. Even if I something loose, then I add later. The most part is the dry, and it's like told you, it's sticky. And
don't push too hard. You'll have to be part of the work. The artwork.
Yeah, but you need to be careful. If you have the glue on your finger and you want to add the gold flakes, it's better go wash your finger, because the gold leaf in this big parts, it's very light, and
very delicate.
It will be sticky to your finger. It's hard to work with that. I used the gold leaves in the size 15 by 15 centimeter. It's 6 by 6 if I remember good. It's the gold color, not the silver, but gold.
And they do have gold as well. I mean silver as well. Yeah.
On my package, it's the number KER01F.
Okay, perfect.
F. Okay. I need to think how spell.
No, I'm trying to put the code in. There we go.
Okay. And how you see it's in the foil, and it's every leaf, it's separately. Oh. Yeah.
Situation.
Yeah, I need to take off, because every leaf, it's separately with this tiny things of paper, parchment, something like that. I leave that because it's nice, and maybe I use it for something.
Of course, every crafter holds everything.
Yeah, and how you can see, it's very light, and you put on your project. Here I don't need to think where I put, because I won't cover whole surface.
Okay, can you bring your project slightly down, because we slightly out of camera?
Okay.
There we go. That's enough.
I'm sorry, but
no, it's
I'm
fine.
moving because the gold glue it to this. And of course, I take another one. It will be easier with them. It's all his. and I put again. If you want to make a different effect, you can use it two color, for example, silver and gold, and mixing together that. Why not? It will be looking nice too.
Aldo's got a really good suggestion. If you put talc powder on your fingers, it won't get sticky.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have the talc powder. It's okay for me, not problem with that.
Yes, no, we have an echo every now and again. We don't know why. We can't work it out. It comes and goes.
I don't hear the echo. Then I really don't know why.
Must be on my side. Weird.
Yeah, but it's, it's the technology.
Out of my hands, because I've only in with one camera today, so I don't know why it is.
Okay. And only small piece on, but maybe I take it from there.
Penny Van says 2 Belindas for the price of one.
Now it's like the puzzle when you don't want throw up something, then you take it from other parts and put on the right place. Yeah, and it's easy. I put the gold there. Remember about one thing, don't sneeze when you glue the gold leaves.
Don't have a fan, don't have your bedroom window open.
Especially if you have this, because I know the Stamperia have the other version of the gold leaves, like in the box.
Yes, the pieces.
Yeah, in the small pieces. Then you need to be careful with that. Okay, I am Goldfinger now.
007, we'll call you 007.
Yeah, and I take it the brush, and like I said, sometimes in the place where glue it's not completely dry, you can lose it, the gold, but it's not. I don't use today the whole background, then I put the gold later on the place. Maybe it will be not visible. Okay.
So Penny Van says she uses starch powder, so she doesn't use it.
Oh, it's we have powder from potatoes. We don't have in the Polish shops the corn starch. But I think it's the same effect with the both. Okay, it will be messy today in my room.
Sky Blue's Hippie says you've got the Midas touch, King Midas.
Yeah. I always said I am gold boy.
I'm sure baby powder would work just as well, Caroline. Yes.
Okay, and it's the
moment
magic.
of truth.
Yeah. You see that?
Wow, that looks so stunning.
Then we have this part. We can work. I take it, the axis. I had it old.
Do you keep that in a jar? Waste not,
Yeah,
want not.
I have the old jar. Then I put it everything on the jar. It's always something for a little bit gold on the edges. It's good to have the pieces. And when I have that, I can work on this side.
Everybody's going mad. They're saying, wow, it's so cool, that's so pretty.
And how you see, it's quite easy. You don't need to think too much about it. You can, for example, you can put the colors from the stencil and add the gold, and you have nice pattern with the gold very gold background. It depends how much gold you need for your project.
Yes,
Then
yes.
it's only that. And for today, I won't make it something smaller. I won't use it the old can. It's not too big, but it will be good with this background inside. And I won't create small composition. I won't add the pattern from the stencil, but for now, not for all, because it's not necessary. I need to take off the part only this background, and I need to choose something, and I think I take it like a little bit Europe, Africa, and in this way. From the middle, because why not? I try to make shape with the embossing tools. It's with the ball on the top.
So Christine is asking, what is the halo? You know, Dawid is just so angelic. His halo shines so brightly.
Yeah,
It
of
reflects
course.
on everything. It's his light. It's a ring light, Christine, that most of us actually use around our cameras so that you guys can see what we're doing. So, yes, we
Yeah, because my room is a little bit dark, then I need to use something for the make lighter, and I have the ring light. Okay, I need to use the knife because I don't have the place about after the using embossing tools. It's not easy when I can't look from the top.
I know you can't get your head into the camera. I know.
Yeah, of course,
awkward.
but now I have this cut it and I can take the scissors who look nice. Okay, I have it.
Barbara says this is going to be her next project after she finishes the other 3 she's working on. So many projects, so little time. The struggle is real. We know.
Yeah, we all have that. We start a few different projects, but you know, it's always right way when you find the I don't know how to say that, but the time and this special moment to finish, because all project needs to have the special power, and I have 4 or 5 and they waiting, and when will be good time for that, I take the project and I finish in 1 hour. It's always that. Okay, I need to make it a little smaller inside.
Yes, because you traced around the outside.
Yeah, because it's hard to trace in different way. Then I always doing that and cut it a little bit around it. If you know, I don't need the perfect shape because it will be composition and everything inside.
I like that you chose my home continent as part of your main feature. That's so cool.
It was the reason why I chosen the Africa.
Thank
you know, because it's this connected us like the Lady V team. You know, you are from Africa, I am from the Europe. Now you are in Europe too, then it's nice.
Yes,
and you know, in today's the distance, it's not problem for the knowing people. Everyone have the internet.
I know, it's amazing. It really made such a
really
difference.
Cool. Yeah. I need to cut a little more.
Don't worry, Christine. We understand. Her halo, she says she realized as soon as she pressed send on that comment, what is the halo? And she said, my halo slipped and throttled me years ago. We know the struggle.
A little bit more, it's almost.
Yeah, it's better to start bigger and trim smaller than to be too small. Oh, there we go.
It's almost a little bit from the down, and it will be perfect for that. You know, I need to try to fit, and when I put, it will be not problem to take off because I won't glue it that. But I think it will be good, almost. It's one cut it more. And yes. Yeah.
Yay!
And of course, for glue, I use the best glue ever. Glue which I loved from the first using.
Extra forte
glue.
Okay, let me
You
go
know,
find that.
everyone loves that glue. And I love glue and I love the package because it's the bottle, not the jar. I don't need the brushes or something, you know.
Okay, here comes the code for the extra forte glue.
You have it, or maybe show the package?
No, it's fine, I've got it. Here we go, it's on the screen.
And of course, I don't cut too perfect. I need to cut from here a little bit more. It's always like that. When you think it's everything perfect, then not necessary. Okay. It's still something and somewhere.
Joy says she forgot to save and share yesterday's video. But you know what, Joy? You have to just keep trying. You don't have to share them all. Just as many as you can. So, yeah, just keep trying, girl. Just keep trying. Like Dory, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Yeah.
Christina's asking, I need that glue. Is it like wood glue? It is, but it's like, so it's a white glue that will dry clear, like wood glue does, but it's very, very, very sticky. It's stickier than wood glue.
Yeah. When you cut the gold leaf and glue, it's not perfectly glue. You need later to clean the scissors. Remember that. But I have my can.
Oh, that's so pretty. Inside. I love it. Looks luminous. It's amazing.
I take it the part from a lot of the gold, then it's nice. And of course, I destroy a little bit the black thing, but you know, it's the Allegro.
Oh, it's easy to fix, yes.
We have the Nero, it's the KL03, and it's the black one. I take a little bit on the brush, and I cover that.
Penny says it looks 3D from her where she's looking, and Samantha says it's the best glue ever. Is it sticky, tacky when it's dry?
Yeah.
No. Well, the extra strong glue, I haven't noticed because usually I put it under something. It's not like the tacky glue that he's been using for the gilding. Christine, I'll have to come back to you on that. I haven't tasted that theory.
Okay. And I have, I think, cover every piece of the can. It's not a problem with that. And now I want to make a composition inside, and I will be using the to gluing. I use the extra forte glue because normally for the fast gluing I take it the hot glue, but this is acetate.
Can't do that with acetate. No.
Yeah, my hot glue gun it's very hot, and I think I make a hole inside, not the glue. And
Eka says it already looks like a little relic.
Yeah. Okay, I prepare a little bit small element from the resin. You know, it's the Lady V with the
pipes. Yeah.
It's the texture impression. It's the I searched the number. K3PTA 571. And it's the pipe, and pipe you need to have.
Oops.
Always need.
Put it 2 in where it shouldn't be.
You know what I forgot about it with that? And
what?
It's too late. I should add the pattern from the stencil.
Oh!
Yeah. And I glue it inside.
Show your other one to show people what you mean.
Yeah, because when you have the make it that, On my project, I add the screw heads, like here, with the black paint from
Yes,
the
through
Lady V
the stencil.
I prepare for today the black silver glamour paste, my love. It's the
Glamour paste is my
yeah, it's
favorite
the glitter paste, and I totally love that. And before glue it inside, or maybe if you using that and you want make it more interesting your background, it's not only make it that back. You can always add something on the top. You can use it the stencil and paints. You can use it like I planned for today. It's the screw heads with the silver glamour paste. I have the Bella stencil. It's the Lady V stencil. With my really favorite pattern, it's the screw heads. How you see, it's the dirty place, and I use
Yes,
it
we can see
a
that
lot.
that's your favorite spot to use.
Yeah. And of course, if you want add some pattern, it's not necessary this. You can add, for example, this is without letters. Okay, it's not problem. I make it something like that, and I use it like the embellishment later. It's the tag.
Right.
It will be looking nice too. And I take it this paste for that. I am not fan of glitter, but the glamour paste, how I said on the beginning when I was first time on Stamperia, I love so much because it's shiny, and you don't have mess on your desk. You don't have the glitter everywhere.
Oh, like the loose glitter, yes.
Yeah.
But it's got a nice sparkle without being too shiny. Joy wants to know, what are you going to use your can for? It's just going to be a mini artwork?
Yeah, I sometimes make it project in something small like the can, for example. And I like this small version of the project. Not always you need to make something bigger. It's most important thing. I have the water in my room, and I put the stencil inside because you need very fast clean the stencil before dry.
Especially with that glamour paste, it dries so quickly.
Yeah, because it's quickly dry paste, and I not forget about water. Then I don't need to go clean my stencil now. It's okay. Yeah, and of course you see that I have the tag with the sentiments on top, and when will be dry, I cut it that and use it for another project maybe. It's always
that looks
good.
Amazing already, yes.
And it's always good things for the leftovers. You can make own embellishment to bigger project, not necessarily like I don't know what happened with that. Later maybe I put something from the stencil, like the we have the belts and other things, and I cut it and use it for the something bigger to make a composition. Then it's always good thing to make it something like that. You have always under the hand and you can use it.
So now Carol wants to know, is the little box from sardines?
Yes, exactly. I ate that fish yesterday.
And you're recycling the tin today. Perfect.
Yeah.
We love recycling.
Yeah, it's my favorite shape of the can. I used sometimes the round one, but especially the bigger for the holder for the brushes or something. But this kind, it's good too, because you can, of course, make a hole here before doing the project for the put on the wall.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea, and it's don't need to make it something like that. Or you can cut it here and bind to up, and put the paper inside, and you have like leg to put the on the shelf.
Like a photo frame, like a stand.
Yeah.
That's a clever idea too.
Then
I can see Dreamwood Butterfly is going to be scratching in her dustbin to get hers out because she ate those yesterday.
Then, maybe it's good I don't add the stencil on this small piece because it's maybe it's too much. I won't add the, like I show you, the resin elements. And I have the pipes. I have the gears from the big stencil of the Lady V. It's from this with the wings.
Ah, yes.
And this is K3 PTA 482, like you see. And the wings are amazing, really amazing, but the gears too. Even if you don't need
There's
the
so
big
much
one,
to use on
you have different small screw heads to use in your project. That's why I take it these pieces here. And I have the heart. It's from the different stencil, but it's from Stamperia. I think it will be good on the top of the project. I don't want to make it something big, but the heart is always good.
It's like a keyhole heart. It's so cute.
Yeah, and this is from this stencil with this amazing crown and wings.
Oh yes, it's one of the first molds I ever bought from Stamperia.
Yeah, and the wings always are good for the Lady V. If you use it, the Lady V, the wings of Angel, it's always good. This mold, it's K3 PTA 448, and it's really cool. I love this crown. And the last one, I need to be careful because it's very fragile. I make it that.
Oh. From the texture impression.
It's the resin, but I cover that with the black. And this is from this mold.
Texture impression, yeah.
Yeah, it's texture impression, and I make it that. It's Sir Vagabond, if I remember good. Correction?
I think so. It was before I joined them.
Yeah, and it's the K3 PTA 537. Then it's nice. If you are very delicate with touch, you can take off. Some parts I lose
touch it with scissors, yes.
Yeah, some part I lose, but I have in my box because it's the small things like the screw heads, and this is always sometimes needed when you want to add small touch. Then you don't need big parts, and the place where it was the very thin layer of the resin, I take the sticks and take off from them. Then I have completely
that's gorgeous.
Laces, I can say that.
Yes,
like
it's like a gear lace.
Yeah. Then I think I take some parts here and make it something with the background in the can, because why not? And I think I going like that with the scissors. And it's the thin layer, then it's not problem with cutting. Oh. And I have something like that on the background.
Wow, that looks so amazing.
And we still have the Africa here, visible, and Europe here. Then, from the one coast.
We are connected.
Yeah, it's, one way from one point to another. Then for beginning at this, it will be looking nice.
And again, the best glue.
Yeah. I don't know how it's react with water, because I never try with too much water, but some project I wet and it's still everything okay with that. If you don't wash the project, then I think it will be good.
Most of us don't wash our artworks. It's fine.
Yeah.
Barbara, what did you use to create the medium? Did you use in the molds? Did you use resin and then painted them black? Yes. So all over the world there are different resins. Stamperia has a beautiful clear resin called crystal clear, but this he used a local resin, which is white, and then he painted it with Allegro.
Yeah. Access of the glue, I take it off with the silicone brushes, and this is the Stamperia too.
Oh, I need to get me some of
Yeah,
those.
I like it because it's easy to clean. Even if glue
Yeah.
or gel dry on this, you take with your fingers and you have clear. And it's good thing to take off the glue because it's the sharp
Yeah.
tip, and you can take in every part of that. Okay, of course I need to move that. Okay, because you know it's not the hot glue. They need the
Needs a
time
little bit
to.
of time.
Yeah, I leave it that for the another thing. It will be always good. And
Always
now won't play with the pipes. Like always, I like layers. Then I try make it something with the pipes. Then I put the big one and thinner inside. It will be good. I need to remember when resin is dry, it's a little bit
hollow.
hollow inside. Then you need a little more glue on these places because not always fit completely. And I put here.
Your compositions are always so good.
Thank you. I try, but you know, I am addiction from the layers. Sometimes I need to say to myself, stop, 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 because it's too high.
Enough is just a little bit more.
Yeah, it's always something like that in your head. Maybe I take here and cut it.
Yes, silicone brushes have lots of uses. And Maria is wondering if Scrap Hut is in the house. Scrap Hut is from the Netherlands, because she wants to know if she can get one of those brushes. Go online, Maria. Go online. They have a wonderful website.
Yeah, and you know, silicone brushes are always good. The flat one are good for the stencil, for example. If you don't like the work with the palette knife because it's not comfortable for you, the flat one it's great for the. Okay, and maybe one more.
Oh, we have Anne-Marie from Cape Town. Hello, welcome.
I put one near to the edges, pieces for the make the composition straight. It will be easier for me put another part on top because it's not empty space, and it's colored on black and will be not visible so much.
Tamar says we all have the same issue, always wanting to include the whole world in a little tiny project.
Yeah, it's always like that, and especially when you have a many embellishment which you love and you can decide what it's better for that, and won't put everything in one project. Everything. I want to try maybe add the curved pipes.
Yeah, there's bigger and smaller ones there.
Yeah, we have two sizes, and I think the bigger I add here, but I need to move my pipes up, and I still check it's enough because I won't have the something under.
Christine is going to watch the end on catch up. She's liked and shared. Bye, Christine. Barbara says you have such talent for layering. Can you show your other project that inspired this live, please? Then we can see kind of your concept behind what you are working towards now. There we go.
Yeah, it's this project, and how you can see
all those layers.
Yeah. Always something. But you know, if you remember the big composition, the big one from the beginning, it's a lot of everything here too.
Yes. Your layers and your composition is just gorgeous always. It's very inspiring.
I put this, and I need to think about this part. and won't cover too much, then maybe I take it this. In the small project, it's a little bit harder.
Yes, it's a little bit more fiddly.
Yeah, it's you need to remember about balance everything and don't make it something like too much, because it's you hide everything.
We have Carolyn saying hello from Australia. It must be nearly midnight there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, and you're getting lots of hearts from Peppy.
Okay, I need something there. That.
Let's just see. So Kathy must have just popped into YouTube because everybody's saying hello to Kathy. I love the way we've built this amazing community in the various, like those who watch always on Facebook and then those who watch on YouTube. It's after midnight, but it's worth staying up for. Oh, thanks, Carolyn. That means a lot.
Okay. I take something more because I have the dice, die cuts.
The die cuts,
I have
yes.
2 packages open from the Lady Vagabond collection. It's this. I have the one not open yet.
Okay,
and
I don't have the.
It's the DFLDC.
Hang on.
27.
DFLD.
DC.
C27, and that's die.
Yeah. And this is thick chipboards element with the color everything, and I need to take off some of clocks maybe because I want to add something like that.
Yes, here we go. Kathy's saying, "Daget is me good." She is good. Yay!
And I take the sentiments on the side. Maybe I use it something. I have this.
Trying to work out what Blanche is saying about Lady Die Cuts, Lady Vagabond. Yes.
It's too big.
Yes, Maria loves these little things. So do I. They are just gorgeous.
Okay.
Kathy, I agree. I've just finished a cup of coffee. My husband made me one. It was delicious. I also have a bottle of water going because I don't like to have a glass of water because it's guaranteed to either get my brush washed in it or for me to knock it over. So try not to have water on my desk unless it's in a bottle with a flip cap.
It's of course, like always, I have take off every clocks from the die cuts. It's the first thing what I use always.
Always. I have a thing about clocks. I didn't realize that I like clocks until.
And of course, when I glue it them, I always need to be 12 up. I don't know why.
I try and put the 12 at the top, but sometimes I turn it on purpose because, yeah, if it's art, it doesn't always have to be at the top. And Jean says, I always come to the cafe every day. It's such a brilliant place to learn new ideas and how to use our stash from so many talented folks. Thank you. Thank you for that awesome comment, Jean. Thank you.
Thank you. I try always mix a little bit different elements like the chipboards with the resin because it's always nice looking when I mix it that.
Yes, so it's not just layers of the molded items, it's the chipboards and then more resin pieces on the chipboard.
I put this. I need looking on this. I opened the one because I need the something on the top, I think. But I don't know yet what I need it. You know, it's this moment, the composition when you try everything and search the good thing
Search the
for.
perfect piece.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not always from the beginning new. And I always do the lives quite spontaneous. Then it's not like I have the prepared and I make it everything. I can't do it like that.
Yanka says she loves it, and congratulations to the wonderful new team members. Thank you. Yes, it's awesome
Thank
to have
you.
new people in the team and new inspiration. Is really awesome. And Linda says she tries not to miss the cafe every day, but sometimes she just pops in and she's the homework granny. Grandson likes to watch as well, and he started learning how to work with mixed media. Yes, you got to start them young, Linda. You've got to start them young.
I need to open the new package like always.
And I see my mom has found all the hearts and clocks.
Yeah, it's clocks and this part. I don't know.
That is called.
name.
That is a door plate. Yes, I love that thing.
But I think I need something like that.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I am not the cat person, but sometimes it's good thing to put something like that on the project.
Yeah, well, we know you're a dog person.
Yeah, I love the dogs.
We have Angela from Australia. Something I've always wanted to know. It's something I've never bothered to check because I've never traveled to Australia. But do you have time zones in Australia, like from one side to the other? Because it is a huge continent.
Where you go?
Yuneka says yes, the supervisor.
Yeah. No, I think without clocks anymore. But where are you? Maybe something like that. Yeah, it will be a little bit everything on this, like always.
Oh, they do have time zones in Australia. Thank you, Tina. So it's because I've only come across Farrell, who is on Antoni's design team, and I know at 3 p.m. our time, which is when we go live, it's 10 p.m. her time. So where did I see her saying it's just after 10 p.m. in Australia? So from one side to the other, there's quite a big time difference because that other person was after midnight.
And now I don't know where I should put the supervisor. It's always something like that.
He can sneak in, yes, somewhere.
I leave it now for now. I don't want to touch it. It's, you know, I add a lot of the glue and it's not quite like the fast cutting everything.
Yes.
Because
that's
they
where
need
hot
the time.
glue works really well.
Yeah, but you know, with acetate and
you don't want to take a chance.
You know how work with my hot glue gun and resin elements. I have so hot glue. It's the pipes going curves after the touching of that.
But sometimes that's a good thing when you actually want to curve them because you can heat them up.
Yeah.
With the glue and stick it at the same time.
But when you're doing the composition like the layering,
you don't want,
the glue
you want
and you don't straight this anymore, and this is quite annoying. But I think I add the gears somewhere for the background. Okay. Like, oh my gosh, of course I need to make dirty acetate.
So Alison says, yes, add the cat, please. Her phone auto-corrected and said day. She came up and said, I mean the cat. You got to love autocorrect. You love and hate that stuff. Peppy's busy with all her arts and pizza. Don't forget to like and share to win a pizza on Monday with Giovanni.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
And pizza box are so amazing always.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Before I started working with Stamperia, I won a pizza box, and oh my word, it is packed full of the most gorgeous, interesting things. Anything from rice paper to molds to paints and products to, oh, it's just wow. So now you're adding the details.
Yeah, and of course I make a mess, then I think it will be last thing. Because it's not dry, it will be hard to say you how I maybe a small element show you how I add the golden touch on everything. Because it's not possible for completely dry, before completely drying everything. But for the heart, I use the Bronzo Patina Anticante. It's the old gold. Yeah, it's like the old gold, and this is this effect when you add it like on this part.
Picks up the details.
Yeah, and it's looking very nice on the black things. And I had my brush for the waxes and everything here.
Okay, so please can I have the reference of the paint? I'm off to the, so Stamperia has an amazing website, and you can have a look. There's a wonderful search bar there that usually brings everything up. But Sophie, I will try and find it. So yes, Alison, I was very grateful before, because I was only found Stamperia when I came to Europe. So Stamperia was new to me. So Sky Blue, yes, I'm off to the online store. Let me just go and look up brushes. Let me see if they have it under brushes. What do they have it under? So I'll just list you shop by category. So there's Belinda, Basson, Antonis, Dorota, Christina, Sarah, Johanna. Collections starts with that. Then it's scrapbooking papers, cartonage, which is the cardboard things, rice paper, scrapbooking accessories, stencil, stamps, timeline. Timeline is the cards and the calendars and diaries. Then we have colors, which is all the paints, canvas supports, special papers, transfer, particular effects, gilding, which is where we found the glue that Dawid used today. Then you have glues, which is where you will find the extra forte glue. Then, of course, we have glitter, which is that gorgeous chunky glitter. They have pastes, finishes, primer, crackle, molds, and reproduction. Brushes and accessories, that's what I'm looking for. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how you see, I add a little more the patina anticante on the heart. I won't make it the gold one, and it's looking like that. And when you delicate touches for the another thing, you will see how the detail goes up from the resins, like on the keyhole here.
Wow, that makes such a difference.
On the pipes and the screw heads, it's looking nice. I can't make it completely inside everything because it's not dry yet. Yeah, and everything is smooth. It's better leaving for the completely dry and finish that after this. Then I don't want now make it inside.
Yeah, I know you will post a photograph and we'll put it in Stampers Worldwide.
When I finished the details, I put the photographs with the completely list of the products with the codes for you, and it will be okay. And I think because I live for me these two things. I think maybe I add like on the frame
Well, that
the
would look good,
sentence
yes.
up or down or somewhere, but I need before that finish the details inside, and I think it will be everything. It's only the composition from elements, but these small things, it's good if you have the, for example, small photos of the black and white, and you can
That
make
would be
something,
gorgeous.
not something artistic, but something more personal. For example,
Yes, for a display piece.
yeah, for this, for your family or friends, if you have the small piece of the like for the passport, because I know sometimes we have our grandparents or somebody's from the home, and it's good thing to make it something like this kind of a small frame on the wall or something like that, like miniatures. Not always you need to make it something big.
Yes, Alison says gorgeous, but the icing on the top would be to add the cat. Tracy says stunning. Irina
Okay,
says
when I add the waxes inside, I try to find maybe here. Why not? It's not necessary to put everything in the can. Sometimes some elements can be.
would be on top. Would be a nice
Yeah.
another layer.
If
Yeah,
I add the, for example, sentiments here, then cat can
perfect.
be
That
here,
would be a
for
nice
example.
balance.
Then it will be looking nice too. It's not necessary to be like inside everything. If you want make, because at the end I put the wax on the around
On the edges
the
as well.
can, yeah,
It will
to make
show
it more complete with the old project, with the gold things, gold touches. But sometimes if you have the, for example, the small screw heads from the mold, you can put around it like the the
Yes.
old things with the screw heads. It's good thing too. It's nice detail always.
Everybody's
Liam.
loving this. Absolutely loving this. Thank you,
Thank you so much.
thank you. So we look forward to seeing your photos afterwards.
Yeah.
And you're getting lots of hearts. And everybody, don't forget to like and share.
I think for tomorrow everything will be dry completely, and to the end of the weekend I add the photos.
Perfect. You're getting so many loves and hearts, and
Thank you so
everybody's
much.
loving it, and they're saying thank you for the inspiration. Everybody's going to be buying fish and going to recycle their cans. And
yeah, it's you can find in your home a really great base for the create something like the cans for. You don't need to throw up. It's always good thing for the, like I said, for the holder of your brushes. You can alterate the can. The Stamperia products are good for that, like the rice paper on the can,
always,
or
yes.
something like that. It's resin shapes. It's everything great, and you can make wonderful things.
Everybody's saying thank you. So we're going to say goodbye now. We're not going to turn cameras around or anything, but everybody's saying thank you. So yes, Dawid will do photographs and pop it in the group tomorrow. So you can look out for it for tomorrow. Don't forget to like and share, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.